But yeah, you hear about this. It's nothing new, but yeah, I just like reading this
Yeah.
yesterday. You're like, what is this all about? Oh yeah. That's what it's all about. State Department has informed Congress of a planned $8 billion weapons sale to Israel. U.S. officials say as American ally presses forward in its war against Hamas in Gaza. Some of the arms in the package could be sent through current U.S. stocks, but the majority would take a year or several years to deliver, according to two U.S. officials Saturday. The Biden administration has faced criticism over the mounting deaths of Palestinian civilians. There have been demonstrations on college campuses and unsuccessful efforts in Congress by Bernie Sanders. Yay! War.
Hey,
But
I
yeah,
kind of like that Bernie guy, despite title he has of being a socialist. But he's like way more America first than anybody else.
I'd rather have an America first socialist than like an anti-American globalist. But that's what most of the socialists is going for is towards globalism. And it adds to the motivation that, to circumstantial evidence that they fund and support Hamas as a justification because, like create an enemy to justify getting that kind of money off of the U.S. tax dollar. Like that's a lot of money, dude. Israel's army said Friday that it has struck dozens of Hamas gathering points and command centers throughout Gaza. Israel's military says it only targets militants and blames Hamas for civilian deaths because its fighters operate in dense residential areas.
If you are herded into a densely populated ghetto, um, where else can they
Yeah,
operate?
it's tiny. It's
It's
so
so
tiny to
small
think
and it's
about
all
that many people
surveilled.
there.
How can they operate at all? Hamas has to be funded by Western intelligence agencies.
Was that like Bill Hicks, that old Bill Hicks sketch where I'll pick up the gun.
I'm so sick of arming the world and then sending troops over to destroy the fucking arms. We're like Jack Palance in the movie Shane, throwing the pistol at the sheep herder's feet. Pick it up. I don't want to pick it up, mister. You'll shoot me. Pick up the gun. You all saw him. He had a gun.
H1B visa abuse is not new. 18 years ago, Bernie Sanders warned corporations use 18 years ago, Bernie Sanders warned corporations use H1Bs to hire cheap foreign workers over Americans.
And these are corporations whose main argument is, we just can't find Americans to do this work, and we just need to go all over the world to bring people in. If you listen to them, they will tell you two things. First, in terms of low-skilled jobs, they say they need foreign workers to do the jobs that Americans just won't do. And then, Madam President, this is what really gets me. They tell us that they need more H1B visas because Americans are just not smart enough to be computer professionals, engineers, university professors. Just can't find anybody to be a university professor. Accountants, I guess Americans don't add very well. We can't do that work. Financial analysis. Nurses, I guess we just don't have the capability of producing nurses. Psychologists, Americans, I guess, can't do that. Lawyers. My God, if there's anything the United States is capable of producing are lawyers, but I guess we need more lawyers to come into this country as well, and elementary school teachers. Madam President, I guess the young people who graduate college in America are not quite qualified to be school teachers. Now,
I don't know, has Bernie, when was the last time Bernie's been to a high school?
If Americans won't take low-skilled jobs that pay poverty-level wages, and presumably if they're not smart enough to do high-skilled jobs, I think the question we have to ask is what kind of jobs are going to be available for the American people. We can't do low-skilled jobs. We can't do high-skilled jobs. Hey, what's there for us? And I happen to think that the Congress should be spending a lot more time discussing this issue and making it easier for us to create decent-paying jobs for American workers instead of allowing corporate interests to drive wages down by importing more and more people into this country to do the work that Americans should be doing.
They're trying to fatten us up to make us Soylent Green. That's gonna be our job, our purpose,
Yeah.
to feed the rest of the world.
It's energy for the Matrix.
We had toy. It's just like go to school, go study this, and then they just like, oh, you can't do this job, replace us. And yet, you're like talking on the phone with these tech workers from other people in like countries. It's like they're taking these low-paying phone jobs and customer service. And all
Everybody
this stuff.
begs for somebody that can do customer service that speaks good English. The demand is there.
There, I don't want to say most people, I don't know, but like there's so many people that like looking for jobs that are like totally capable of doing all this stuff. They'll learn. The English schools, they don't even really teach you anything specific. If you can get through school, it's mainly just about like you being able to work through it. It shows you can work through stuff and work hard and learn things.
Yeah. Jobs where you like stay at a place and get a raise.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, like, yeah, work hard. It's like your parents like work hard and you'll get a promotion. We could talk about this, but it's just more sadness. Just, more terrorist attacks. Just more and more and more. That's too sad. There's so many now.
Yeah,
So
definitely
many.
being normalized to this. Conditioned.
Yeah. And they're all like escalating right before the switch over for president. And it's all like I've heard accusations like, oh, it's all, of course, all the splinter cells and like all the people crossing over the border that we knew, like, oh, there'd probably be some terrorists crossing over the border.
Yeah.
But yeah, enough of this. This is sad. Let's talk about fat.
Yeah.
Remember when they removed fat? Remember when food used to taste good?
Yeah, let's bring it back.
Yeah. But yeah, cats need animal fats. So can we at least have like good tasting Mexican food back if we're gonna still be fat,
Yeah.
At least let me enjoy my food.
Click the like and subscribe buttons for more videos like this, and we'll catch you next time. Cat Ballz.